playoffs for the second straight season. But Belpre, they've never won a playoff game before. And Sean, you were at that game tonight. It was big for them against Harvest Prep.
Yeah, Justin, that was all the motivation that they needed going into the postseason. That was the second straight year that they've qualified for the postseason. So it was really something that they needed to do. So going into the game, Belpre, they're getting fired up. Coach Greg Adams really had them going. They were ready to take the field to get that win. But on their first drive, Matthew Colvin is going to fumble. He's going up the middle. And then Harvest Prep, they threw an interception on that drive. It gave the ball back to the Golden Eagles. So Tavian Miller is dropping back to pass. He's going to run around. He's going around the backfield. He fires it up to Dejon Bedgood. It looks like that's going to be a huge gain for them. But there's an illegal procedure penalty on that play. Dejon Bedgood was out of bounds. He ran back in before catching the ball, so that's incomplete. Belpre would have to punt on that drive. A couple drives later for Harvest Prep, Rodney Meyer Jr., he's cocking back to throw one to Curtis Jones on the outside. He's running like someone told him Canes is about to close. That would get me moving. It's 49-yard score, up 7-0. Belpre is going to respond on their next drive. Thanks to Dejon Bedgood. There's no doubt he's inbounds the entire time there. 7-6 Harvest Prep, though. And the Warriors offense started to find their groove after that. They go up 14-6. Thanks to that, that's the score at halftime. They go up 21-6 early in the third quarter, but 21-19 is the final score. Harvest Prep gets that win, and they just couldn't get over that hump. Curtis Jones for the Warriors, he had 108 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns that you saw, and Myers Jr. only threw 2 incompletions technically, but they still found hands of guys. They were just on the wrong team, 2 interceptions.
So Sean, this game was obviously really close. What was the difference for both teams?
Yeah, I definitely think that Belpre started off really well on the defensive side of the ball, but Harvest Prep just has too many explosive players, and they weren't able to contain them all night. Curtis Jones had a few big plays on the outside, and Daniel Bangura was able to break a few big plays of his own. Warrior quarterback Rodney Myers Jr. is a true dual-threat quarterback. He made plays with both his arms and his legs. And Belpre, they're a good defensive team, but they have too many playmakers. They have 6 players over 6'3" on their team, and Belpre, they just couldn't contend like that. They haven't seen a team like that all year.
So if Harvest Prep had so many explosive players, how did the Golden Eagles stay in the game really quick, Sean?
Throughout the game, Justin, Belpre, they just had some help. They had some turnovers and penalties by the Warriors. That just helped them kind of get in their groove. It kept drives moving, and that really allowed them to keep it close.
Well, sure, and it was another good season for Belpre, 8-2. They lost in the first round, but a good season overall. Sean, Thanks for the great work. Now we're going to go ahead.